Don't scroll past this, because this is the story of a boy everyone called Mad until the machine he built from trash changed his entire village forever. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because what you're about to hear is going to inspire you in a way you never expected. In a small, remote village, there lived a young boy named Tund. He was poor, often barefoot, and spent most of his days collecting scraps from the local dump site. While the other kids his age were busy laughing and playing games, Tund was always seen digging through piles of trash, carefully gathering discarded wires, old cans, and broken radios. The villagers would point at him and whisper, "There he is, that's the Mad Boy, always playing with rubbish." Even his own classmates kept their distance, and some parents would sternly warn their children not to go anywhere near him. But what nobody knew, what nobody could see, was that Tund held a powerful dream in his heart. He dreamed of bringing light to his village, which plunged into darkness every single night. For months on end, he worked tirelessly and completely alone behind his mother's small, humble hut. He used broken fan blades, old car batteries, and any scrap metal he could find to piece together his invention. Night after night, you could see sparks flying from his little workshop as he tested his strange and wonderful machine. He failed over and over again. It was a painful process. Sometimes he'd get a nasty shock that would jolt through his small body. Other times, he'd burn his fingers on a hot wire. The journey was filled with setbacks. One evening, a group of older boys found him working and began to mock him relentlessly. "You think you're some kind of engineer?" they shouted. "You're just a crazy bush boy." In a moment of cruelty, they kicked over his work, destroying his precious materials, and laughed as he sat crying amidst the broken pieces of his dream. But as the tears streamed down his face, Tund didn't give up. Instead, he whispered to himself with fierce determination, "You'll see one day. You'll all see." A few months later, a massive rainstorm hit the village. The wind howled and the rain poured down, and in the middle of it all, the village's only generator sputtered and died, plunging everyone into complete and utter darkness. People huddled in their homes, waiting for the storm to pass. But then, something incredible happened. A faint, steady light began to glow from the direction of Tund's hut. Curious and a little confused, the villagers started making their way towards the light. When they arrived, they stopped and gasped in absolute disbelief. There it was, his machine was working. Tund had successfully built a small, wind-powered generator that was now lighting up their homes, and he had done it using nothing but scraps, willpower, and a dream that refused to die. The very same people who had once mocked him, the ones who called him mad, were now cheering his name. They called him the genius we never believed in. The news of his invention traveled fast. A local engineer heard the story, visited Tund, and was so impressed that he helped him refine and improve his design. It wasn't long before journalists arrived, and soon Tund's name and his incredible story spread across the entire nation. This story is a powerful reminder. Don't ever let people's laughter or their doubt kill your dream. What looks like madness to the world is often just genius in the making. You have to believe in yourself, especially when no one else does, because the light you carry inside might just be bright enough to illuminate the whole world. If Tund's story inspired you today, don't just scroll away. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and comment down below, "I believe in my dream." Thank you for watching, and always remember, every great inventor was once misunderstood. We'll see you in the next video.